Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my fangirl favorites for April 2021. So, what did I get up to in the month of April? To be quite honest, not too terribly much. I've just been really tired and exhausted. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. Life, I suppose. I don't know, but I'm tired. I would like to go to bed right now, but I need to film this. I need a nap. Okay, let's put it that way. I need a nap. So anyway, what did I get up to in the month of April? I'm just gonna kind of make this video short and sweet as I possibly can. And yeah, as always when I do these end of the month, favorites videos or whatever, I'm not gonna have anything with spoilers, so feel free to continue watching as you will. So as far as just some clothing that I got this month, I got a few items off of the website T-Turtle, where they specialize in specialized t-shirts, I suppose, things like Star Wars and Marvel and Disney and I think some anime and whatnot. So yeah, I got, what do I have? Do I have three? No, 1, 2, 3. I do. I have 3 Disney related shirts here, and the first one, as you can see, let me be Vanna White today. I have this cute Disney shirt, and this is like all of the Disney companions. Seriously, this is the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. I love the Disney animal companions. They're the best thing ever. Let's be real. So yeah, who do I have on this shirt? Let's see. We have Flit up here at the top from Pocahontas, and Miko from Pocahontas, and then Pascal from Tangled, Mushu from Mulan, Raja from Aladdin, and then I believe that's supposed to be Gus Gus. I don't think it's Jacques. I think it's Gus Gus from Cinderella, and then Flounder from Little Mermaid, Abu from Aladdin, and Creaky from Mulan. So yeah, I love that. It's perfect. I love it. It just matches my personality because I do love the Disney animal companions. This would definitely be a great shirt when I go on like one of my next trips to Disney World. This would be a great shirt because I have a feeling a lot of people will be like, oh, I love your shirt. So yeah, there's that shirt. And then the other shirt I got, I thought this was so cute. And it's like a poo pile. That sounds weird. If I just said this out loud in public somewhere, people probably stare at me. A poo pile. I don't know what else to call it. Good lord, it's wrinkly. Jesus. Yeah, the characters from Winnie the Pooh, and are they sleeping? What happened? I guess they're sleeping, but this looks super adorable. And then the last shirt I got is a Beauty and the Beast related, because I love Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favorite Disney cartoons. And yeah, I thought this was cute. Just your classic Belle and the Beast with the rose. That was a great shirt. And yeah, I love T-Turtle, you guys. I definitely recommend T-Turtle if you're looking for, especially if you are, a big fan of things like Disney or Star Wars or Marvel or anime or anything like that. They just have a lot of really great t-shirts that are really unique and things that you just can't even find at stores or on websites and whatnot, so yeah, T-Turtle, go to it if you love t-shirts like that. And then you guys, the most exciting thing that happened in the month of April for me, this might just be me, who knows, April, believe it or not, you guys, this actually makes me feel quite old. April marked the 10th anniversary of the very first season of Game of Thrones. Y'all, my god, I feel freaking old. Yeah, that first season of Game of Thrones aired 2011. So yeah, 2021. I seriously didn't even think about it until I started seeing, because like the HBO Game of Thrones YouTube website, they started uploading a lot of stuff for the the 10-year anniversary, and then it occurred to me, I was like, oh my god, it's been 10 years since that first season. I guess it don't feel that old because the last season just recently ended only a few years ago, so it doesn't feel, because I'm thinking about just the entirety of the show. But yeah, if you want to just consider that first season, yeah, it's been 10 years. Makes me feel very old. And I remember watching that very first season of Game of Thrones, of falling in love just immediately with episode 1. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you know how season 1, episode 1 ends with that really shocking cliffhanger with, you know, a set of particular characters, and it's like, what did I just watch? And it's like from the get-go, you know the type of show you're in for. So yeah, I was really excited about that. It made me feel old, but I was still excited about it nonetheless, about, you know, the 10th anniversary of that first season. And yeah, each season we're going to be moving on into 10 years for each season from now on, and oh lord, it's going to be so weird, you guys. But yeah, anybody else who was kind of really excited about the 10-year anniversary of season 1 of Game of Thrones this month? I just really loved it, and I've been enjoying a lot of the stuff that HBO and their YouTube channel. I've been enjoying a lot of the stuff they've been pulling out, and because they've been making a lot of little special trailers and character profiles and stuff. But yeah, it just made me feel, not only does it make me feel old, but it just makes me feel kind of really sad and nostalgic, you know, because it's like, Game of Thrones is one of my, it's seriously my top favorite show, like, ever. And it's like, I know a lot of people had so many issues with the final season, and I've said this numerous times, I didn't really have any issues, quite honestly, with the final season. Yeah, things probably could have been a tad bit wrapped up a little bit better, because it was so rapid, you guys. That final season was so rapid and just going through everything so quickly. But at the same time, it's like, I'm just grateful I even got that show in my life, because I just loved it. I love the world, I love the characters, it introduced me to the books, which I love as well. So yeah, I'm just really sad. It just made me, the 10th anniversary kind of made me feel sad about I don't have this show to watch anymore, like on a yearly basis, you know, because I always looked forward to watching it every year, and then, you know, watching like reviews and recaps and stuff like that. Yeah, I miss Game of Thrones, you guys. Seriously, I need a binge. I've not binged it in quite a while since the final season aired, and so I feel like it's time to go through and rewatch every season again, because I seriously could just watch like just day after day after day until I get finished. So yeah, Game of Thrones 10th year anniversary. Let's see, what else? The only other things I've gotten up to this month, you guys, just primarily, once again, just watching some TV and movies and whatnot. I did recently have a rewatch of Crimson Peak. They just, Netflix just put that up on their website, their streaming service, whatever you want to call it. Crimson Peak, if you don't know, stars Tom Hiddleston and Neil Washington and Jessica Chastain and whatnot. It has like a, you know, historical period drama sort of flair to it, but also a horror element with ghosts and a creepy ancestral home and whatnot, and I do love all those goodies. But yeah, I did recently have a rewatch of that, since Netflix did recently put it up, and I really loved my rewatch. The thing is, because it's by Guillermo del Toro, and you're kind of given this thing like, oh, is it a horror movie? It's going to scare the crap out of you. But now that I've rewatched it, it's actually not that scary. Because I was able to watch it, because I remember the first time I watched it and I was covering my eyes the whole time, like, oh my god, what's going to happen? But yeah, I was able to watch it this second time, and like nothing fazed me. So I kind of like that, because I was able to like really watch it better without getting the crap scared out of me. But yeah, if you've never seen Crimson Peak and you have a Netflix account, I definitely recommend going viewing it, especially if you love all things Tom Hiddleston, if you love gothic vibes and atmospheres and creepy ancestral homes and ghosts and whatnot. I think it'd be right up your alley. So yeah, I watched that, a rewatch. Yeah, as far as just some television, I've been watching The Nevers, which is on HBO. The Nevers is pretty good. You guys, it's been pretty enjoyable. I'm very excited to see where it's going, so I can kind of make a bigger, you know, form a better opinion of it, because it's definitely the type of show, it's like, you kind of need the whole season, I feel like. You know, you need the whole season to really kind of understand what is going on. And maybe what the point is, you know. But yeah, The Nevers has been very good. It's like about it takes place in, it's like Victorian London, right? It takes place in like Victorian London, and follows a bunch of people who are essentially kind of outcasts, if you will, and they all have like supernatural powers and abilities and gifts. Like somebody has like premonition, there's like a girl who's like really tall, like absurdly tall, you know. There's a character who's like a genius when it comes to like mechanical things and electricity, like engineering, you know. It's almost very X-Men. It's like Victorian London meets the X-Men, if you will, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, I recommend the Nevers if you like that sort of thing. Earlier in the month, I kind of almost forgot about this, like, because this kind of was at the very beginning of April. I watched, also on Netflix, I watched something called The Serpent, and, this is that was about, a serial killer from the 1970s named Charles Siraj, I believe his name is pronounced. I initially kind of watched the mini-series, because it's only like 8 episodes, I believe. I initially only watched the miniseries because Jenna Coleman was in it, and I love Jenna Coleman from like Doctor Who and the BBC show Victoria and whatnot, so I initially watched it for her. But The Serpent it ended up being very, very good, exceeded my expectations. I tend to not watch too many things about serial killers, because it really has to kind of, I don't know, I really have to kind of get into it, you know, find some sort of interest in it. But oh boy, was it interesting. And yeah, I had never heard of Charles Siraj before, and that's like his series of serial killings, if you will, like I said, in the 1970s, primarily kind of in Asia and France, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering all that correctly from my watch of that. Like I said, it was back in early April. But yeah, I love The Serpent. If you like things about serial killers, the 1970s, you know, taking place kind of, you know, like in Asia and France primarily, I think you'll really, really like that. And then another show that I've been watching this month is on PBS, and it's called Atlantic Crossing. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, guys. If you love historical period dramas, especially if they take place in World War II, Atlantic Crossing is for you. Seriously, I cannot gush about this show enough. I am freaking obsessed. It takes, like I said, it takes place during World War II. It takes place in Norway, and it's following the Crown Prince and Princess of Norway when Hitler invades Norway and whatnot. And yeah, kind of everything they have to go through. And yeah, and their relationship with other countries, but yeah, kind of primarily with America, with President Roosevelt, who's being played by Kyle MacLachlan in this show. And the big thing about Atlantic Crossing, you guys, it's pretty much all done in subtitles, because the characters, it's a Norwegian production, so everyone is speaking their natural language. And then of course you do have moments, because yeah, they can speak English, because they're royalty and they speak multiple languages, obviously, so they do have moments when they're speaking other languages, or they are speaking with, you know, an English, you know, English or whatever. So you do have moments where you don't need subtitles, but yeah, primarily the show is all subtitles. It's primarily all Norwegian, which is kind of cool. I really, really love that. So yeah, if you have the patience to sit through subtitles and read subtitles, yeah, this show is definitely for you. But yeah, if subtitles is not your thing, you're probably not going to like this show. But seriously, you guys, I freaking love Atlantic Crossing. It is so good. I think that's my number one obsession at the moment, out of all the things I'm watching, because I've been looking forward to it every week. Yeah, just high drama, very intense, very suspenseful, characters that you're really rooting for, and you're there during their struggles and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, we've seen so many things that take place during World War II, and yeah, a lot of it's not really brand new, but still, it's like, I'm not really familiar with what was happening with Norway during this time, and yeah, the Crown Prince and Princess of Norway. So yeah, a lot of it is really brand new to me, and just a different set of historical people, you know, and the things that they had to go through and struggle with and whatnot. So yeah, Atlantic Crossing, if I guess if you're here in America, really, if you're here in America and you have PBS, or if you go to pbs.com, I definitely really recommend it, because it is so good, you guys. And I'm probably definitely going to do like a full review on it at some point when it's over. So you guys, that is it for my fangirl favorites for April of 2021. In the comments below, what have you guys been up to in the month of April? What books have you enjoyed? Movies, television, television, video games, music, anything that floats your boat, I don't care. Just share with me down below. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.